listening to a hockey podcast, but it's just a playoffs and we only talk about the playoffs because that's all that's happening in hockey right now. Yeah. Playoff hockey. Woo.
Hello everyone and welcome to This Is a Hockey Podcast. It's me, Jeremy. I'm back, safe and sound. I know it was on the top of all your minds, but let's get on with it, shall we? This is playoff time after all. So please welcome Molly and Channelle. How are you two?
Oh, I feel welcomed. Hello.
Molly must feel great. I feel good.
I'm incredible, darling. Absolutely peak human existence right now.
Well, we may as well get right into it then. Why are you feeling peaky?
Well, I didn't predict this, but I'm certainly happy it happened. But we can safely say that the Avalanche is no longer a hockey team, as they must be a curling team after that frickin' sweep. But
No.
yeah, I know.
That's a good one.
Really good one. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, definitely
What's
good.
that? Avalanche swept away the Blues. First team to go to round 2 of the playoffs. Yeah.
I mean, it's always risky calling a sweep, which is why I didn't. I thought St. Louis would win at least 2 at home or one away, one at home. That's pretty bad. That's bad luck, boys.
I thought the Blues are a pretty rough team, as in, like, you know, they're kind of physical. They like to get a little bit down and dirty. You know, Binnington is the captain of being a bit of a shitbag.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was expecting them to, like, throw off the abs a little bit, but apparently unfazed in the slightest.
I was about to say, he was definitely not the reason for the loss, right? He was playing pretty darn well.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to admit, we know that he's a trash man when it comes to his attitude.
Mm-hmm.
But as a goalie, that last game he played, he did a remarkable save in the third period and got to round of applause. That's my round of applause for Binnington. You tried, buddy. And I'm going to stop it there because he's just a bit of a shitbag, because at the end of the first game, what did he do?
Still
Try
calling
and
him out.
fight. Try
Again.
and freaking fight.
It's the
Again.
playoffs. What do you expect? What do you
Oh,
expect?
no.
You don't skate over to the other person's net to fight the other goalie.
That sounds like good playoff hockey to me, but all right.
No, you fight someone for tripping, or you fight someone because, I don't know, they looked at you funny. You don't fight another goalie. That's just wrong.
Hey, do you?
No,
Yes.
not allowed.
Mate, I'd watch
In the
that
bin,
YouTube
mate.
clip over and over.
Listen. This is what I was saying about Binnington. Like, yeah, he's a jerk. The thing is, I think he's a great goalie. However, he could be a Marc-Andre Fleury. He could be a Carey Price if he were to just cool it on the ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he just cools it and his attitude is in check, he could just be a star bigger than he is now.
He has the
But
potential.
no, he chooses violence.
He chooses
Yeah.
violence every freaking time.
Yeah. Do you know who else chooses violence?
O'Reilly?
Who? Name the person.
I wasn't going to say O'Reilly. He's just a bitter old man at this point. Well, he's not even old. Because, you know, I was saying, like, Abs was like getting the band back together or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess who was on the Abs and didn't get their call back? O'Reilly.
Oh,
Oh, really, O'Reilly?
Yeah, really O'Reilly. And I think he's a bitter man. Just the fact of his tweets just coming out with, oh yeah, we'll beat them. And they didn't. Just amazing. I was actually going to say an Abs player who chose violence. And Channelle's very familiar with this guy.
that would be Nazem Kadri.
It would be. He was being such a good boy, and then he had to blow it, didn't he?
I yawn. Just catch me yawning here. Like, what's
Just-
new?
8-game suspension.
Mm-hmm. Which is, by the way, he did decide he was going to appeal it. So
Yeah.
what I do know is they're going to try to expedite the appeal, you know, because normally it takes like up to a week or whatever. So they're going to try to speed it up for the playoffs, I suppose.
Yeah.
But you know what?
A lot of hearings, though.
He kind of deserves it. He is a repeat offender, and it seems like the league only gets it right one time with one player, and it's him.
Yeah.
I was about to say we can be angry at George Paris all we want, but he did get that one right.
True. That is true.
I can't tell you how many times I was genuinely disappointed in Naz when he played for us. Playoffs, Boston. He was never there, and he was the only person on our team that would start a fight or, have hits. He would be that aggressor for us in a positive way. But instead, he chooses to go maybe a little bit too hard and gets kicked out 2 playoffs in a row. Takes a break with the Avs. Great. That's lovely. You're enjoying him. Boom. I knew it would happen again. This season,
Well,
I'm
we are
disappointed.
enjoying him, but we also do have people who can play rough. Like, our captain. He's not afraid to check someone out of existence.
Yeah.
So he can chill out. It is an option.
He can definitely chill out. That is definitely an option there. But the thing is because the team is so varied and has so many facets of strength to it, if he is out for 8 games, it's not going to be a big blow to us.
No, it is a blow to someone like me who is rooting for Naz, if that makes sense, as a person.
He was doing so well.
I know, and he even said it himself. When he got traded, he was disheartened, and he promised that he wouldn't do this again. And I personally think it had a big factor as to why he got traded to the Avalanche.
Yeah.
And, like I said, he took 1 year off, and then boom, here you go. You don't have Naz again. I don't know.
I wouldn't have been mad if he actually, checked Binnington out, but,
Yeah, that's another
he didn't.
story. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, there's that with Naz. But you have to tell us about you need to tell us about Ryan O'Reilly and his post-season or post-series, I guess you would say, comments.
He's just so funny. He's just disappointed, I think, in himself and his team, and he knows that he's let everyone down. Because at the beginning, he was hyping up everything, yeah, we're going to beat the Abs, we're going to sweep them and everything. And then he scores no points, no assists. What was he even doing? Was he just watching?
Molly, okay, everyone listening, here's his quote. I am very disappointed with myself. It was pretty pathetic. I didn't do much. Ouch, that sucks. He's being hard on himself, which I understand.
I mean, I respect the honesty. You don't hear about it very often.
No, exactly. I respect it as well. But
yeah.
Ouch.
He's a funny guy. So I'm not mad with him. He's just he's owning the fact that he hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Isn't he captain as well?
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Ouch. The Blues, we're not even going to talk too much about the Blues because there's nothing we have not said. They're losing their players due to cap space. Maybe the first one was a fluke. They just did a really good job, and now it's false. I don't know. This could be bad of me to say. I don't know, but it could be false confidence, and they, I don't know. Is that too far?
The thing is, there's only 2 forward players on the Blues, which actually go for scoring. And then they've got a strong goalie. Apart from that, it's all kind of filler. So, sorry, O'Reilly, but you're filler now.
I feel like
Jeremy?
we overhyped them in the regular season as well. So what were we expecting? That's why we all predicted it. At least a short series. I don't think, apart from Molly, a sweep.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think they'd sweep, but
I thought you did. Sorry.
Well, Jeremy, when we did our podcast, just you and I, we did talk, and midway through, we're like, you know what? We're not surprised. Now, when we really think about it, we're not surprised.
Yeah, I still gave them too much credit. I don't know why I keep on doing this to myself.
Wow. They're out.
Wow.
So let's click X on that, and Colorado is the team.
Far too many teams to get through, so let's carry on. Let's stay in the West, though. because the little Vegas Golden Knights are currently 3-1 up against the Minnesota Wild and are looking increasingly likely to face off against Colorado. Molly, your thoughts?
I am shitting myself.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Up diarrhea from the night. Mark Stone coming at people,
Sorry
with
if you're
his-
having breakfast or dinner while listening to this, by the way.
A snack.
It's a joke, by the way. I have perfectly fine bowel movements. It's just metaphorical. Just having to disclaimer that.
Just calm yourself, guys.
No,
right?
the Knights are hot. They are hot. Shit off the shovel right now, aren't they? Mark Stone? Fucking hell. And can we talk about our little asshole goalie?
Wow,
Can we?
Fleury's amazing.
Oh my days. I don't know if it's because he's got golden pads and he's just dazzling everyone with it. Or is that helping
know
to
how I
him
feel
save
about
goals
those.
more? Like, what? I thought the Wild would give him a good fight, but no.
Mac
They had a
Andre
shutout.
Fleury.
Like, what? What?
That is true. That is true. I'm not surprised. I knew Fleury would be amazing. He is one of my favorite goaltenders of all time. And
Yeah.
probably everyone's. He's that good. He's good, guys.
He's so good.
966 save percentage in this series alone.
Oh, geez. I thought Grubauer was good because he's 936,
Okay.
isn't he? So,
0.99 goals against average. That's outrageous. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Absolutely ridiculous. But you see, with the Knights, yeah, good, strong team, incredible goalie. But when it comes to pairing up against the Avs, now I'm not too worried as long as the Avs don't, let it get to them, but they're playing a good team. I think it will be fine. But I don't know. I'll be interested to see how it goes.
I'm curious what you think, Jeremy, because right now I'm actually scratching my head because I can't. I don't want to. No offense, Molly. I can't balance the scales. I don't know who will come out on top.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But I really want Avs to.
I'm definitely going to say 6 or 7 game series. I think obviously, but I mean, my bias might be showing. I will take Colorado in that situation.
Yeah, I figured you would say that.
What I was gritting my teeth when I wrote down those predictions last week about Vegas winning this one, and I'm still salty about some of, especially that goalie interference call from refs who have been not having the good playoffs throughout the league. But that's a different conversation for maybe a different day because we've got so much to get through today. But yeah. Vegas just looking hot. Colorado. I mean, if that's not the matchup to watch in the second round, I don't know what is. But I'm going to take Colorado in 7 probably in that one.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with you there. I will agree with you.
Now, this is where I have to disagree.
Okay.
Because, I'm obviously going to say Avalanche are going to sweep. I actually, if it's going to be a 7-game series, I don't think Avalanche are going to win it. I think it will be Knights.
Oh,
really?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
You just sheesh me.
What do you expect from hearing Avalanche fans saying we won't win a 7-game series? What is that? What kind of fan are you?
I'm a great fan, but I'm also a realist. This is, this is just reality,
If anything, Fleury will be the factor.
Yeah.
I mean, Colorado Twitter responded to you this week, and this is how you repay them.
True, they said hi.
They said good morning. That made my day. I was smiling all freaking day. I know, I'm disappointed in myself too. I'd love to see the Avs win, but I've got to be real here. Looking at the regular season, the Knights were on top when it came to playing the Avs. Like it was
maybe
very,
getting ahead
very
of ourselves.
close.
Edmonton was on top of Winnipeg all year, and look at how that series is going.
Yeah.
Well, we have words about that, don't we, Channelle?
Well, before we get onto that, we were talking about some goalies for the Goldie Girls here. I thought we'd just head on over to East quickly And let's have a little chat about that Carolina-Nashville series, though. Because, oh boy, I put out on Twitter this week a poll for people to say what's the most exciting series. And underneath it, I commented, if you weren't voting for Tampa Bay, Florida, I was very disappointed in you. However, since then, I may have changed my mind because this one has been astonishingly entertaining to watch. I don't know what you guys think, but I think we're definitely series of a round so far.
So I've got one comment. One
What is it?
comment on this series that I've put in like bold, which is Saros.
Mhm.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
He is turning it up, especially the last game, I would say.
Yeah. I watched the last game.
I watched
He just went
all
next
games.
level.
I was really
Yeah.
looking forward to the last two games because they were on it like a decent time for the UK. And then, double overtime, goalies playing out of their minds. I'm like, what are you doing? I want to go to bed.
Double overtime twice.
Ugh,
Yeah.
Twice. They must be so tired.
what is that? That's not meant to happen.
Predators. Freaking predators, man.
Well, specifically Saros, he made 60 or 58, I guess 58 saves on 61 shots.
Phenomenal.
That's crazy to me. And we thought, wasn't it Jeremy, wasn't it you and Molly that both said a Carolina sweep?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my risky pick on that one. They were 2-0 up, and I was like, oh, Jeremy, you've done it again. Oh, boy, was I wrong.
Jeremy, you were so wrong.
I'm still going to be wrong, too. I said Canes in 5.
I think I wasn't expecting the Preds to pull it out the bag like this.
No.
Although when Preds do make the playoffs, they normally do pull out the bag. So I don't know why. I was like, oh yeah, they're not going to do it this time.
Really? Yeah, they did make it to the finals. What was it? 2016, 2017? I forget.
Yeah, but we've been saying throughout the regular season, like they've dropped off dramatically and
dramatically.
So
Yeah.
it's not like it was. Oh yeah, but they're going to do good. It wasn't guaranteed or overlooking them or anything. I don't think.
No, I'll say it's not. It wasn't silly of us to be like, "Yikes, they're not going to do well." Now it's more of a pleasant surprise, like, "Oh, wow."
And 2 double overtime wins in a row. I mean, come on, that's not regular.
That's finding ways to win, y'all.
Yeah.
Crazy to me, and I don't even know what else to say. It just blows my mind. As for Carolina, they're just consistently being themselves, which technically should have been good enough. But the Preds are, kicking it up even bigger than that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. So
feel bad because Aho is a star.
He is a freaking star.
Love him. 5 points so far. He leads their team. And you know what? We can't even get too mad at holy crap. Nadelovic?
Yeah.
The goaltender.
The goaltender. Nadelovic.
Mate, don't blame anyone in a double overtime loss is, I think, a good rule.
Must be painful for them. I'm wondering what's going to happen the next time they face each other. Like, are they going to change up the line? What? I don't know.
It's a game I'm going to be watching for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Did you realize that the Nashville Predators have a section on their website called Smashville?
I mean, that's their nickname, isn't it?
And I don't know how I feel about that.
That's been their nickname for ages.
I know it probably has, but I've only just come across it. I'm just like, why?
Smashville. It is kind of funny.
I love it. I do love it. The banter, the Twitter banter between Canes and Preds, though, has been on point.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think the Canes have just got excellent PR. So.
Oh my god. Do they ever? They're my favorite for PR. Absolutely great social media.
They always bring it.
Also, I will say this. I have to say this before I forget, but I already forget who it was. It was either a podcast with me and Molly or me and Jeremy, and we were talking about the Preds and specifically how Duchesne and Johnson or Johansson, I don't know, Johnson, I think.
Duchesne?
Duchesne.
Isn't it Duchesne?
Oh, sorry, I'm French. Like, what do you expect?
Duchesne.
I've only ever heard the English pronunciation of that.
No,
I
pour
have to
moi,
say.
c'est Matt Duchesne pour moi, like it's Brad Marchand for me.
We're just going to say all hockey player names in French accents from now on.
I do sometimes. I know
No.
but to
So
me,
it's
I
Matt
won't even
Duchesne
know.
and Johansson.
I can't. I'm sorry. I still do it. Like, I'm having trouble. Anyways, excuse me, Duchesne. Anyways, what is it in English?
Duchesne.
Duchesne.
I'm keeping this all in.
Duchesne.
Okay, Duchesne. Duchesne.
It was us. We're talking about how he's a cowboy now.
Okay, so it was our podcast, me and you specifically, and we were talking about those two, how they produced. They didn't do anything. They're their top players. They're supposed to be anyways, and they did nothing all season. And now in the playoffs, they've turned it up as they should.
Have they?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, I suppose Duchesne actually got a goal.
He has a goal, 2 assists, and then you've got Ryan has 2 goals and 1 assist. So I would say they're doing well.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what we have to say about the Carolina-Nashville game. I'm excited to see tomorrow's game. So for you guys, it'll be tonight's game, I suppose. And I guess we're going to see who takes the lead in the series.
Got money on Carolina. But from one amazing series to another one, I still defend it. It's the second best series so far. The Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. Oh boy, has that been
Florida showdown.
A roller coaster?
This would be a big topic, eh? You're right. I agree. I think it's one of my favorite series.
Well, people have just come out, haven't they? Like, Kucherov.
It may be 3-1, but I think the game quality is definitely.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I want it to be a 7-game series now. I mean, so good.
Oh my God. First of all, Tampa, just putting the series aside, Tampa is really doing a good job at keeping their shit together, even though Florida's trying to kill each and every one of them. Their points are outrageous. Like, Kucherov has 9 points already, and then there's Killorn and Hedman at 7 points, 6 points, 5. It's a lot.
Isn't Kucherov injured?
No, I saw
in the last game.
Game.
Hold on, I saw a tweet today saying they're all skating. So. Okay.
And was it someone else?
So, I saw he was on ice, but I don't know if he's in the game or not.
To be fair, they didn't have any cautious jerseys on, so I don't know.
Yeah. So hopefully.
They were all hurt for sure. They were all hurt. Like, we have seen the repercussions, right? Like, holy macaroni.
The concussions, you mean?
I saw that when the Kucherov went down. I'm like, no, you've got to be kidding me. He just came back.
It's made out of rubber, that man.
Okay, so there you go. I just want to check in, and Kucherov, Sergachev, they're good to go for Game 5. So there you go.
The beat writer just confirmed it. Yeah.
So that's great, but that also means
live research on the podcast.
Yeah, might as well. One of 2 things are going to happen with this series. Okay, tonight's game. I think it's tonight's game. So yesterday's game. They're either going to kill each other, or they're going to do no such thing. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's either going to be a Tampa Bay. They're going to get it tonight.
I thought you were going to say it's either Tampa Bay or it's Florida. I'm like, yeah, that is how sports work, Molly.
I'm actually going to tweet something like that. Hey, guys.
Be prepared.
We're either going to win or lose to injured, and Florida's going to get a beat down, or are the refs really going to reel it in because of all the...
But they've been receiving backlash for trying to keep it in too much in that Carolina series, which I've been frustrated with. Literally any chirp they get in between them, it's like, just let them have a go. And then in a series like this, it's just like, bruh, get some control. And like in jumping the gun, but Pittsburgh, New York is like, guys, what you doing?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I expect no less in the playoffs, but I just expect a bit more control.
A lot of teams, the coaches came out. I'm wondering if they're all going to get signed. They should, I guess. But... Hello?
You dropped
Hi.
out there.
Oh, did I? Did I?
Yeah.
Oopsies. Anyways, I forget what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Tampa, Florida refs, they need to reel it in for tonight's game so that they can actually just play the game and not just destroy each other. Because either Tampa or Florida is making it through, obviously. And if they move forward, I have a strong feeling they're not going to be as ready because they're going to be injured, bruised, battered, tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know? I don't know. What do you think of this series?
I don't know yet.
What, in terms of results?
Just let's forget about the refs. Results, yeah, exactly. What
Right.
What are your thoughts?
I've still got Lightning in 6.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we
Yeah.
think Florida's going to win tonight, eh?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I was rooting for Florida, by the way.
Exactly. As you guys heard in my predictions, I did say lovely Florida in my Tampa and 6 one, but I'm going to stand by it. I want to be absolutely correct in one of them.
Mm-hmm. I want to be right at least once.
True. I will say this though, I saw a lot of tweets saying that they were rooting for Florida, but after the last game they had a little bit of a disconnect. They started feeling a little, awkward about Florida, stopped being their fans, if you will. People just didn't like the way they played because you're obviously losing. What was it, like 4-1? I forget. It was something like that, and they're clearly losing 6-2. That's what it was, and there's no need to just try to hurt every single player on the opposite team. That's ridiculous. So people didn't respect.
I was pulled back from that, trying to hurt every player on the team. I would disagree with that, but I know what they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we need to hurry along here because there's so many playoff games.
I know.
So we're heading, I think it's the Central Division. I get lost in these divisions this year. I don't know what's called. Anyway, Pittsburgh, New York Islanders. The series I've heard the least amount about, I have to say.
Really?
Not many. Yeah, I haven't heard people talking about it at all. However, oh boy, is that a hard-fought game series right now. Oh, I think that's what we're saying for all of them, really, isn't it? It's a really good start to the playoffs this year.
I'm going to be honest here, and I've not watched any games in that division.
None of the replays or anything?
None. Nothing.
Really? So I've watched.
You missed Crosby's whole line go into the penalty box.
Oh, damn it.
Arguably the best thing that's come out of that series so far. Just 2 5-man boxes, no sitting room allowed.
Oh my days, I've been missing out.
I'll send you the link after, it's fine.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I personally thought the series was good, and I guess I didn't think about people not talking about it, but it's because
that's anecdotal just from my scrolling through Twitter and the like.
Yeah, gotcha. I mean, to be fair, if I really think about it, no, I haven't heard much about it. It's just me because I've seen it live, so I guess that's why I think.
It's just me.
It is an interesting series, guys. It gives me Boston, Washington vibes. They feel the same in a way because you've got Pittsburgh, who in my opinion is the equivalent of Washington. Then you got the Islanders, who are the equivalent of Boston. Wait, I just said that. Okay, Penguins remind me of Washington, and Boston reminds me of the Islanders. So I just feel like it's a very similar series in terms of how they play.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a bruiser, and you've got a team who's made the playoffs multiple times. But this time, Pittsburgh, I don't know, man. I had Pittsburgh. I picked Pittsburgh, but a lot of people are saying Islanders.
I've got Islanders.
You do?
Yeah, I can't remember what I predicted last week. If anyone's got that up.
No.
No.
Oh, all right. Sorry, guys.
I think it was all like realistically, we were saying that the game should go at least to game 6 or game 7. I said
Yeah.
Pittsburgh in 7.
I think I was
So-
trying to say all of them not sweeps apart from Carolina, which I was very
Yeah.
wrong on.
Yeah.
So that does not surprise me one bit.
I mean, realistically, a sweep is very hard to come by. So
Yeah, exactly.
don't put all your eggs in that basket.
Mm.
Yeah.
I had
Avalanche.
Isles in 6, so there you go.
You have Islanders in 6?
I'm going to readjust that to Islanders in 7.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Yeah, I say it's anyone's game. I don't have much. You're right. You know what? Even though I watched it, I don't have much to say. It's just an average series, in my opinion. It's like, it's good, but it's anyone's game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I feel. I don't have much to say, guys.
So, after not having much to say on that one, I think we've got a lot of apologies to give to the Bruins fans around here. That
Yeah.
series didn't go how any of us thought, I don't think.
No.
Oh
Not at all.
gosh.
What
Um,
happened?
So Boston to be the second team to make it through to round 2. Ding ding. Caps are out.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Now,
had
my
I had Caps
question-
in 7, bro.
I have a question for you both.
Yeah.
How the heck do you think Chara feels right now?
I think he was thinking of ways to slip into another jersey and casually skate off the ice with his old team.
Yeah, but there was some deep sadness in that handshake line last night.
Oh,
That is for sure.
so many huggies.
Oh, the emotions.
The emotions. Me, I don't care, but other fans care.
Don't
So
care, right?
Yeah.
I hate Chara. I respect him, but also I don't.
I respect him as a player, but as a human being, there is nothing. There's nothing there.
Oh my god. Anyways, I don't know. I will say this about the Bruins. Somehow these mofos, they always pull it out. I don't remember the last time they haven't won a first round series. I gotta look it up because I have no idea. They always make it past the first round, even when you think this team is done. They aren't. Just get old and move on, okay? God.
God damn.
That's how I feel. I don't know about you guys, but because like I don't think you guys have any stakes in this. Like the
I just
Bruins
want to
in
put
Boston.
I just want to put it out there quickly. I got the East and Central divisions mixed up, so we're talking about the East right now. Just want to put that right there.
I didn't even correct you because I was just going on freaking robot mode, you know?
Let's just talk
Why
about
aren't
freaking
Florida the
hockey.
East?
Oh man. Yeah, didn't turn out the way people would thought it would be. I don't know. Now when I really think back, my bias was showing. If I really were to take a step back and look at these two teams, I might have said Bruins would have won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I just didn't want to admit it.
Yeah, that's me. I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't have much to say about these two either because I'm bitter.
Do you know who else is pretty bitter right now?
The Oilers.
I was going to say Ovechkin.
Oh,
Oh, right.
yeah, Ovechkin for sure. Oh boy, yeah, he didn't do much. I mean, by his standard, he didn't do a lot in the season.
By superstar
Yeah.
standards.
Not
Yeah.
quite
Compared
a
to
Rhino
someone
Riley,
else in the
but-
north.
Yeah. He didn't get the Rocket Richard this year. That's all I gotta say about that.
I don't know what that laugh was, but okay.
No, do I. Heading up north. This is what everyone has come to listen to, I'm sure. Channelle, I'm just going to leave it to you. Take it away. The Leafs and Canadiens.
All right. Well, everyone on the internet was super excited. You know, we all were showing off our jerseys, showing off our Leafs den, getting excited, sitting down, opening a beer. Let's play this game. Oh, Lee Macaroni. John Tavares is down. let's just say every single Leafs fan did not enjoy game 1 and could not enjoy game 1. That
I
was
got that.
one. What?
all Leafs Twitter just went silent.
Yes. Yeah, we were. I will say from my perspective, I was shaking and really silent for sure. I mean, the silence in the arena itself was just damning, and that was one of the worst hits I've ever seen, like one of the worst injuries I've ever seen personally. I know there have been some really terrible injuries in the past, obviously, but I was watching this live, and to me, it was really scary, and it took 2 days to shake off the imagery, just looking at how that went down. It was very traumatizing. And then the coverage behind it, anyways.
I'm calling out for Toronto Sun right now. I saw that front page. That was disgusting.
It was really gross. I don't know how that possibly got past people, but it is what it is. It was bad. And you can tell that the Leafs were shaken, and it did affect them in game 1. And the only reason I say that is because in game 2, the Habs weren't even close, not even a little bit. The Habs had no chance at winning, penalties or not. They had no chance. Game 1, we also had the odds were in our favor as well. We would have won that game had we had not been shocked in the first period. Literally, it was a couple minutes after that injury, their first goal went through. I just don't think it would have happened had Tavares been steady and everyone would have been happy. If anything, it shook the nerves out of the team, and they're ready to move forward with one thing in mind. Not the cup, but moving forward long enough to get Tavares back on the ice if possible. So the good news for everyone is that his neck, his head, and his spine were not harmed. He does have a concussion and an MCL tear, unfortunately. So he's out minimum 2 weeks. I'm just happy to know that he's okay. So regardless of all that, Habs, Leafs, I genuinely now feel confident that the Leafs are going to win every game moving forward. If not, they will win the series still. That's what I got to say about that.
Okay.
I'm going to leave a majority to you. I'm just going to say I think they win in 6.
Yeah, so I will tell our viewers and you guys, because I have not, but after we made our predictions, I actually went and wrote out my predictions, and I changed them the moment after our podcast, and I did say Leafs in 6 as well.
Okay. I still think Leafs can get it in 5.
I hope so, for sure. And Jack Campbell is extraordinary. He's doing good. And I did
We love him.
What did I say, Molly? I said the only person that's in our way is Carey Price. That's what I said.
It is. And also, what were we talking about earlier? About how the Habs have suddenly turned it up a level and they're getting a little bit fisticuffs. Yeah. Bit feisty on the ice there, which is bad because the Leafs have a fantastic power play.
And when she says that, she means in the playoffs.
In the playoffs only.
Our power plays gross. Anyways,
I'm just going to take 1 second though.
Yeah.
And call out of the Leafs fans, because I've never seen a fan base complain so much after losses. I'm talking about for regular season and everything. Just calm down. That's all I'm going to say. I've never seen any other fan base react to any negativity quite like that.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Whenever I see a loss, I just see the world is falling down. That is all I see. And
the Leafs are never going to win another game.
Never going to win. We're never going to win a Stanley Cup playoff because we lost.
As a Leafs fan, I agree. Listen to Jeremy. Calm down. I know you guys follow me for my positive take, but there's like 2 people on this freaking app that has that kind of mentality. So I agree with Jeremy. Relax. We are good. Shake it off. Look how far we've come. We're good.
I love you guys. Don't get that wrong. I'm just saying, as an outsider looking in, it is remarkable.
Yes. As you should. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Followers.
Sometimes you need to
I know I'm angry with the fan base. I know what I'm doing.
Get a long stick and poke them.
I guarantee too,
Go on,
everyone's
do
gonna
something.
listen to it and not be mad at you. They're gonna say, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
You know what? That man has a point.
He's got a point. Yeah, so you were saying about hits and stuff. Yeah, the Habs had 55 hits and then 44 in the next. That's ridiculous, outrageous. I have never seen it. That's crazy. And I'm wondering if their idea was, okay, we haven't been good at beating the Leafs in the regular season. What needs to change? Okay, so all the analysts.
So we'll actually beat them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All the analysts have said on multiple occasions that the teams that win the Stanley Cup are bruisers. So
That's what we've been saying as well.
Because it's true. It is true. They're a little more rough. So the Leafs decided this at the last game anyways, fine, we'll play your game. And we basically had the same amount of hits. So, your turn. What's your next move? There you go. Okay. Hello?
Awkward. All right, cool.
We're still here. Just
I thought you were going to jump in there, Molly.
I was, but then my thought left my brain.
Okay, there we go.
Anyways, the series tied 1-1. We have games tonight and tomorrow back to back. We don't know if Freddie's going in or if Campbell's is going in, but the
Campbell's
Leafs,
look good.
Campbell's great, yeah. And plus, it is a back to back, but it is the playoffs. And if he's doing good, ride the wave. Keep playing him. That's what I say.
You ride the hot hand of
the
playoffs.
wave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go big or go home, literally.
Talking about going big. Oh boy, Winnipeg. Oh yeah.
Can we talk
Sending
about
McDaddy right back home.
Can we talk about Oilers for a second, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Because on my notes here, I did put something.
Yeah.
In several podcasts, I say that I don't know much about the Oilers because I only know 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
I was lying. Because there's actually 3 players on the Oilers. Only 3, because I forgot to mention Yamamoto, because he's the one who tries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, it's just a 2-man show. So that's why the Jets are winning.
Honestly, that's what I said. I've been trying to tell people that. The Oilers, I don't know. I think they got Jets in hand because blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, all they have are Draisaitl and McDavid. That's enough. No, it's not.
It's really not. They need some depth in there because you can't have McDavid on the ice for 26 minutes and expect him to be scoring every 2 seconds.
Yeah. And every team knows by now that that's the person they need to hold off. So
yeah, him and Draisaitl.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Whew.
They're phenomenal, but also against Hellebuck.
I was about to say, can we call out the goalies because they've been tremendous?
Yes.
Like Mike Smith and Hellebuck.
Yeah, we've got.
Oh boy,
Mike Smith. Okay, there's 4 players on the Oilers. Well, I'll say 3.5.
I'll be honest. When you said 3, I thought you meant Mike Smith.
No.
Yeah, but the thing is, Mike Smith hasn't always been I'd say he turned it on this season, so they should be excited.
He was decent in Arizona, but after was he in Calgary? He sort of dropped off radar a little bit, but he's really picking up in this series.
Yep, you're
definitely
right
not on him so far.
No, definitely not. It's all about the depth forwards. I mean, I guess defensemen considering. Holy mac. Guys, it was 4-1. 4-1. Sheesh.
You want some points? Here's some 3 points.
Honestly, they were gonna win, guys. 4-1 with 8 minutes left in the third period. Get out of town. Last time I saw that, I was traumatized. Toronto, Boston.
I think that the Oilers actually ran out of oil.
Yeah, I think so. No more
exactly
dinosaurs.
What happened. Yeah. They're gonna have to change the name to Edmonton Electric.
Oh, you got him back. Right, good.
Yeah. Take that, McDavid. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no. He does look, guys, like he aged 40 years.
I was about to say, how old
No
is
way.
he?
He's like 20.
He's 74 this year.
Well, that's what he looks like.
He genuinely looks about 35 on that bench. He
Yes.
looks out of it.
Yes. He's 24, bro.
Oh, jeez.
I'm older than him.
You know what he looks like? He looks like Dexter.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
I see it now. Oh no.
gosh.
Yeah, this is Dexter when he's gone off to be the lumberjack, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
with
yes,
that beard.
Turns out he does the hockey as well. We just didn't see the new series, so.
What the hell? There's someone taking a piss right outside my window.
Oh,
What
yell
the
at him. Open up the window. Yell at him. Make eye contact. Make it awkward. So I thought you were going to say for a second, what the hell? McDavid's taking a piss outside my window.
I literally got up to knock on the window and he walked away just as I got there.
Oh.
It,
That was disgusting.
ew.
Anyway.
Anyway, let's move on.
Do you know what else is disgusting? Frickin' Oilers, man.
The Oilers. Okay, Jets.
Well, we need to... Sorry, you go.
Oh, I just wanted to say really quickly that I adore the Jets, and I was hoping they'd beat the Oilers. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
I called them in 6, and they might do it in 4.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a sweep.
Oh, apparently I did it in 7. I thought it was 6, but...
I was telling Jeremy before the podcast that my heart wanted to pick the Jets, but my brain said the Oilers. Mm-mm.
My brain said Oilers.
I was lording it over all of them before we started.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mate, if it's a reverse sweep, I'm gonna... I don't think I could deal with that.
A reverse sweep. Oh, still my beating heart.
I don't care. I like the Jets. I think they have a better team than the Oilers, period. I don't care what people say. If you really take a look, the Jets are better, and they do have Hellebuck, which I also said is a goalie that turns it on. So, I know my goalies, guys.
I know you do.
We can't stress the point more.
Couldn't.
We are goalie girls here. This is not our hockey podcast. This is a goalie girl podcast.
We're not changing the name.
Watch me write a new jingle.
We're going to wrap it up right here, I think. But before we do, any last moments? I saw you guys were calling yourselves the oracles of the playoffs on Twitter. What?
Just last week's episode, our predicky woos, we were calling out shit, and my gosh, were we right?
Yeah. Even though our predictions were somewhat wrong, like in some areas, the things that we said in it have been true. Yeah.
The essence.
The essence.
I literally said to Molly, I said, Molly, hold on, Naz will get suspended. Bam. Just wrong by 2 games. I said he was going to be suspended for 6. Turns out it was 8.
But still, he's been suspended. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
I'm excited for all the games, guys. It's this series. No, the round 1 has been fun. That was very French.
It's been amazing, I have to say.
Incroyable.
I've enjoyed it.
Anything else?
Yeah. You need to subscribe to us on YouTube. We're only 7 followers away there from 100. And that would literally make the year. 100 subs.
I do want to say, though, thank you, because we are now in the positive gain of more people subscribing who have listened than non-subscribed.
Yeah.
But only by, how much is it? 0.9%. So let's get that number even better.
Thank you, the 0.9%.
I want 2/3 of you subscribed who are listening to this. There we go. Get us to 100 before the playoffs end.
Please.
And then you'll get our sweet, sweet content about jerseys.
Yeah. Yes. They're doing tier lists of the off-season. Don't tell anyone else, though.
Plans.
This is your special little gift for everyone who listens to the end. Don't tell anyone else.
It's a secret. Shush.
So, apart from listening to the end and getting our bonus content, also follow us on Twitter at ThisHockeyPod. So you get our shit posting content right there. You get the polls that I was talking about earlier. And just building a nice little community over there. Get involved. Say hi. We want to have a chat.
We always want to chat.
Always want to chat. So,
you can also follow us individually.
Of course. Where can we follow you, Molly?
You can follow me. It's just _ Molly.
She remembers. It's
Oh,
becoming
I
a streak.
know.
Chanelle, where can we
amazing.
follow you?
You can follow me at Chanelle LV on Twitter and Le TikTok.
Do give a TikTok a follow. I get the videos in the middle of my For You page, and they are a hoot. Because
Thank
I'm an
you.
80-year-old gran who says those words. You
A
can
good
also
belly
follow
laugh.
me with my even shittier posts on my personal page at JWalkerMedia. And I am starting my Twitch up again soon at twitch.tv/Jeremy_Walker. Do give that a follow, and then you'll be notified when I go live. We'll all be fun for everyone.
Hey.
So that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week after the first round should have been concluded by then. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
Could be.
Yep. It will be concluded by then. We will dissect those even more than we have this week. Hope you enjoyed our catch up of playoffs, and yeah, love you and leave you. See you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
You're listening to a hockey podcast where we talk about ice hockey and stuff.